guys, so this is a lot more casual, but I actually wanted to show you what I'm doing right now. I have decided to switch to cloth diapering for my son, which I will get into in more detail in another video. But because of that, I decided that I wanted to just keep it all cloth and I want to do cloth wipes. And I was going to buy some. However, it occurred to me that I could just make them. I didn't really need to go out and buy fabric, so I figured why the heck not. I had this organic cotton, 100% cotton flat sheet, and I had the fitted sheet got ruined a few years ago by my dog. So I don't like to put sheets on my bed that are mismatched. So I literally had this like king size flat sheet in my pantry or in my linen closet forever that wasn't getting used. So I figured, okay, hello, fabric right there. And it's, it's been washed several times, so it's really soft. It's flannel, it's 100% cotton, organic cotton, and it was huge. So I was able to make a lot. But I just wanted to show you the process. So basically what I did was I knew I wanted to put it in those like plastic Huggies wipes dispensers. So just to give it a little bit of room, I measured 7 by 7 inch squares. And I think I got like around 160 out of it. Give or take like 1 or 2, but I think it's like 160. And so what I did was I cut them into squares, and then I trimmed the edges to make them like rounded. And the reason I did that is because it'll just be easier for sewing, which I'll get into in a second. But yeah, so in order to do this, I literally just folded it into quarters and then just curved the edge, the corner, and then it just created this. So this is what they look like unsewn, and then I'm going to show you a sewn one where I just kind of hemmed it. Some of them have, they're not like absolutely perfect, but they're free and they do the job. So that's really all that matters, right? So anyways, I figured this is just an easy thing that you guys can do if you want to. Even if you're not cloth diapering, I feel like it's good to do cloth wipes, just because I don't know about you guys, but I go through so many wipes with 2 toddlers, like so many wipes, and it gets so expensive. And then also there's chemicals in there that I don't really like to use. I'm not like 100% natural mom, but there are situations, for instance, when my kids have runny noses and their noses get really tender. You can't use a wipe to wipe them because that stings their tender little skin. Same for diaper rash. So those chemicals. I even use like the Huggies natural care wipes, which are the most sensitive that I've found, that actually still clean. Like water wipes, I feel like weren't really my favorite. However, you can't use them all the time. So, and then also sometimes you just need like a little dry wipe. Like if it is like a boogie situation, you can't really use a wet wipe because you're just putting wet on wet and it's just not helping the situation. So that's why I really like these, because I know exactly what's going to be in them, and I'll show you actually my solution of what I'm using that is natural and gentle for my baby, well, and toddler. And then I can also use them wet or dry, so it depends on kind of the situation and what I need. And then what's great is that I can just throw them in the wash and use them over and over and over again. I can use them for years. I don't have to necessarily use them for babies, and I save myself a lot of money. So I'm going to show you really quickly how I am sewing them. That way you can kind of just see what the process is. Okay, so my sewing machine is super, super old. I actually got this at a yard sale for $15, and it is a workhorse. I love it. I had previously purchased 2 sewing machines at the store, and they both broke on me, and so I just gave up and I was like, oh, forget it. And then I found this one and I was like, you know what, $15, if it sucks, it sucks. I've had this for like 7 years and it is amazing. So yeah, this is my sewing machine. What I did is I put it on the zigzag stitch and the smallest, almost the smallest stitch length. and the tension's at 5. And so because I don't have an overlock stitch, I don't have a serger, I had to do a zigzag stitch, and that is something that a lot of people probably have to do because I don't think everyone has that. So here's like the rounded corner. So I like to start a little bit in, right? And what you want to do is you want to make sure that the fabric doesn't go completely to the edge. You want to be able to kind of see the fabric a little bit through that little hole right there. So that's how you're going to be able to get the zigzag to go completely over the edge to create kind of this type of hem. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to show you what it looks like really quick, and then it's pretty self-explanatory. What, baby?
Why this one doesn't have feet?
What?
Doesn't have feet.
The train doesn't have feet?
No.
Why?
Train does not have feet. Why not?
Because it has.